Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Perfect RBY Top 8 action. Playing for a spot in the semifinals, we have Louna and RBY Ebola. And we saw a Sand Slash sweep of all things in the first game for the surprising Game 1 victory to Louna, the underdog here, against one of the best RBY players in the world. It'd be a real upset if Louna were to close Ebola out 2-0, but that could happen here. Ebola going to have to win this game and the next, as it is still best of 3 until the next round where it becomes best of 5. So Ebola going to have to rattle off 2 in a row in order to bring this back, and he's certainly capable of doing so. Here's game 2. We'll switch sides for continuity. Louna on the bottom, Ebola on the top. Ebola for the second game in a row is going to opt to lead with Starmie, and a much less conventional lead in Jolteon on the bottom for Louna, who's going to go for the immediate turn 1 Thunder Wave. Catches Chansey on the way in. Here's double kick. There's a crit. Hits it twice. Brings it down to 48%, and it's going to full para at a bad time. So a good start for Louna, who of course is just going to stay in and go for the double kick again. This time it's going to hit a lax. It's going to do it twice. That's what double kick does. Only 20% in total. Ebola body slams here. Chansey comes in. We end up with Chansey on Chansey. And Louna sets up Reflect, which was just in case the lax had stayed in, which it did not. And there's a soft boiled and a full power respectively. So now Louna goes to his own lax, and soft boiled finally gets off for Ebola. Free attack opportunity, opts for Earthquake, and full para kicks in. Lax on lax action now. Hyper Beam, that's going to be a swing and a miss for Louna. That's going to not even close to kill Lax. That's going to give Ebola a free turn, and he's going to take that turn to Reflect. However, he's just going to boom immediately after. Not sure if Lax was the intended target or not, but that's the play that he's going to make. And he's going to be down a poke, but he's going to get significant damage on the opposing Lax. Goes to his bull here for the follow-up. Goes body slam. Starmie gets out of the way. Here comes Lax for fodder. That's going to die as well. We've got ourselves a 5-5 game via that body slam. Starmie now comes in for Louna. Chansey meets it, and it is simply a recover turn. Starmie is not a threat to Chansey here. So Jolteon comes in instead, and another full para for the Chansey for Ebola. Double kick, 14 and then 14, not a bad chunk. But Chansey does in fact have counter, and going to get Jolteon back for 58%, but switches out just in case here to the fighting resistant Alakazam, who's going to take that double kick, no problem. Chansey back in for Louna, straight Psychic for Zam, finds a critical hit on the way in. Chansey once again sneaks in for Ebola and has just been looking for opportunities to get a soft-boiled off, but has not been able to do so due to unlucky full para on multiple occasions. But finally, soft-boiled does come down. There's Thunderbolt just in case Alakazam comes in, or in case Chansey goes for counter. Neither of those things occurred. Jolteon falls to 20% and gets the rest off on the Alakazam switch in. Gets out of the way. Here comes Eggs. Last Pokemon clearly going to be Tauros for Louna. Psychic going to connect here. Chansey comes in. And Psychic connects there as well. Neither player finds a drop. Goes for another Psychic here, 17%. No crit, no drop. Ice Beam comes back, 31%. Chansey will win this 1v1 should it continue at this rate. But there is a Specs drop, which negates Chansey's offensive power as well. And it gets out of the way. Here comes Starmie. It does not want to risk losing the Chansey to another Psychic. That makes sense to me. Starmie lets it bounce off. Chansey tries to sneak in at this point and does so on a Sleep Powder. So he needs to get a soft-boiled off right here, not get crit, not get full parrot, any of that. Have the eggs not be the double-edge variety, which evidently it was not. And the last poke for Ebola is a Cloyster here. That's going to tank an Earthquake. Starmie comes in, takes Blizzard no problem. It is resisted, only 17%. Tauros comes in thinking Cloyster will come out. He's right. The Bull stares down the paralyzed Chansey. Free attack opportunity here. Does go for the body slam. 21% on Cloyster, who avoids para. Starmie in at this point. May or may not have Thunderbolt. Has only shown recover up to this point. Goes straight Psychic here. Usually with Psychic it's paired with Blizzard, meaning it does not have Thunderbolt, but you never know. Thunder Wave is certainly going to be there somewhere. Both a crit and a specs drop comes down on this Psychic, but the soft-boiled gets off anyway. Another critical hit on Psychic, but another soft-boiled. Chansey very, very resilient, and it's going to keep on chugging for Ebola. Full power comes in now, but it doesn't overly matter. Psychic 21% now, and another full power. This puts him in range to where a critical hit could be a problem if he full powers again, but he does not. It's another crit and specs drop, but soft-boiled gets off anyway. Normal Psychics now doing 27%, still plenty of PP, 9 of them left, make that 8 of them left now for Starmie. A sing attempt from Chansey through the para is going to connect. Starmie takes an unexpected nap. That was a good turn for Ebola. Toro sneaks in on eggs. Here comes Chansey just in case. And we end up with Tauros on Chansey in the reverse with Louna now in the lead. He goes Earthquake, not wanting to get hit with counter that we know the Chansey has. Hyper Beam, that will be good enough. And Louna takes the lead here. 5-4 advantage for Louna, who's very much holding his own against one of the best RBY players in the world in Ebola. We've got the bull mirror match here. They body slam each other. Better roll goes to Louna, but they're going back and forth. There's a crit. There's a non-crit. Louna with the advantage here. Gets out of the way just in case. Thinks he can live the hyper beam with the eggs, and he's right. 53% is a lot, but it's not enough. And eggs here with the free knockout via the Psychic. We've got ourselves a 5-3 situation. Ebola in danger of being eliminated via the 2-0 beatdown from the French player Louna. Thunderwave comes down, Psychic comes down, critical hit on Chansey. At least it's paralyzed now and cannot be frozen via the blizzards from Cloyster and potentially the blizzards from Starmie as well. It actually hasn't shown a single move all game. Psychic comes down, soft-boiled here. We saw this situation in the reverse not long ago. Just a Chansey being Psychic spammed on. It was a Starmie in Luna's case, but it's effectively the same thing here. Starmie comes in on a Psychic. He's still asleep from that surprise sing. Has not killed any sleep turns. There's the first one that he burns. S-Toss 31%. Starmie will not live another. But he's going to stay in and let it go. Starmie goes down. Ebola catches up a little bit. He's now down 4-3. And here comes the eggs with an opportunity to simply blow up. Ebola stays in, lets it happen. There's the boom. And Louna is now at a 3-2 advantage. Jolteon comes in. That's going to try to wake up and fry this Cloyster. There are 2 water pokes left for Ebola. Obviously, they do not want this Jolteon to wake up, which it now does, but it has to wait a turn to act. Ebola blows up and kills it. He's not going to let that Jolteon come online. So for Ebola, he's going to have to win with Starmie. That's his only way out. Psychic 15% here. There is Thunderwave. Tauros at 47% in the back for Louna. This is going to be difficult for Ebola to win. Not saying that it can't happen, but a lot of things are going to have to go his way. He's going to need cooperative RNG for sure. He has his back against the wall and is in danger of being eliminated 2-0 by Louna, who's looking to find his spot in the semifinals. We'll speed this up to normal here because this could take quite some time. We might have a grind here. Starmie is faster than the Chansey and will obviously in its paralyzed state will not be faster than the unparalyzed Tauros. So they are just going back and forth, jockeying for position, fishing for full paras. But Starmie's going to have a hard time actually killing this Chansey. He can't freeze it even if he does have Blizzard because Chansey is already paralyzed. He's going to need strings of full para, specs drop, crits, whatever they may be, or the best thing that could happen is Louna gets impatient, tries to sneak in the bull, and the bull simply gets killed. But that is an unlikely case. Louna probably knows he has to just stay here with Chansey for a long, long time. He's got an opportunity here for a crit. Doesn't go for it, goes recover, but a crit Psychic there would have killed the Chansey. Psychic there crits now 26%. There's a normal one for 30. There's a soft-boiled. And a soft-boiled again. Blissey back up to a hundo, just like that. Thunderbolt gets shown for Ebola for the first time. Critical hit there, 18%. Psychic now 32%. And Soft Boiled. Psychic 28. Chansey Paralyzed. Psychic 30. And a Soft Boiled. Checking on the Psychic PP, there are only 5 of them left, so if Starmie's going to win, he better do it fast. There's Thunderbolt, there's S-Toss. Psychic, crit. Full para. Psychic, non-crit. And Soft Boiled. There are only 3 Psychics left. Ebola running out of time. The clock is working against him here. The Thunderbolt's doing decent chunks, but obviously Psychic is his best bet. There's a crit T-Bolt, 21%. Seismic Toss happens. There's Recover. Full Para coming down. Psychic, 29%. Specs drop. Para. Psychic. Gets him. Finally, the Chansey's down, but there's only 1 Psychic left here. Thunder Wave comes down, so we've got ourselves a 1v1 between paralyzed Pokemon here. Starmie trying to hold on for dear life. There is a Thunderbolt. There is a Body Slam. RNG coming up. Ebola hopes he can simply get the attack off through the para, and he manages to do so. Somehow, some way, with only the Starmie against the Chansey and an unparalyzed Tauros, Ebola somehow manages to bring it all the way back and win on the back of the Starmie. It was looking very, very grim for him, but he somehow found a way. And that is going to send us to a Game 3. Thumbs up if you like this game. That third game is coming up next.